I'm no longer a slave to sin. I'm a child of God. Where's my lip gloss? If this is your first time watching my YouTube video, bienvenidos. I am so honored and pleased to have you here. Where's my corn? I was eating my corn. I'm like, I didn't want this thing to get stuck in my teeth because it already is stuck in my teeth. By this time, you should have seen my audition video. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. I auditioned for a TV role, online TV actually, and I landed the role of host. Yay, glory to God. So I just want to share my experience with you so far. The show is called The Singles Meeting, and on the show we have candid conversations on edgy and trending topics that every single person can relate to. And by single, I mean people who are not in the dating market. Yeah. So there are two ladies who are on the show with me, Lisa and Fiona. On our first episode, we talked about what you should do when you're horny. This corn will not choke me. What you should do when you're horny, and boy, it was wild. Fiona came from a perspective that was very raw, that was original, and you could just see that she was owning her truth. She was owning it with her full chest, like she would say. After the first episode, my producer sampled opinions of people who watched the show, and a comment that some people made was, Sharon is told me that she's holy, too Christian. Even the makeup artist who gets my makeup done said that to me today. And I said to her, look, fine, you can relate with Fiona because you see yourself in her. There is a particular audience that I am called to impact, that I am called to reach, and you would relate with me because of my story. One. Secondly, you will relate with me because you can see yourself in me, or my story and your story are similar. The same way people rooted for Efe when he was in Big Brother Naija, because they could see that he's hustling basically, so everybody could relate, or most people could relate. And I was telling the makeup artist that is Fiona's experience. That is her. She's owning her identity. She's owning her experiences. And this is me. My producer wants you to be you on the show. He wants you to be original on the show. And that is what I'm doing. I may be boring in your eyes. Fine. That's not a problem. But like I said, I am called to reach a certain sect of people. If that is her experience and she's saying it, you don't expect me to fabricate lies or fabricate experiences that I've never had. The first topic was, what should you do when you're horny? You don't expect me, who has never had a sexual experience or who is not sexually active, to come and say, oh yes, that was how I met this boy, we did it once, it was great, and the next day I was feeling so horny, Because when I fabricate that story, I have lied. Whenever you lie, you have to keep up. And that's one thing I'm not good at. I'm not good at lying. If I lie, you can tell that I have just lied. So that's it for me. And when you lie, it destroys your brand. It destroys your brand reputation. And Fierce Sharon is a brand. I am called to inspire people to live a life, young people to live a life of value and impact through leadership. That is the sect that I am called to inspire. I'm not for everybody. Do you understand? So the essence of this video is to encourage, is to inspire, and to motivate whomever the society has called misfits, whomever the society has called Jew boy. You don't know what is happening, you just the slack, you just the dull. If that girl was owning her experience with her full chest, why can I not own my experience with my full chest? And most importantly, I am an ambassador of Christ. Yes, and eyes are on me. If you did not know before, I'm telling you, eyes are on you. People are watching what you're doing. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your identity. My identity as a brand, as a person, does not conform to the image or the standard of the world. My identity conforms to the image of Christ. And as a young lady, I've been able to, by the help of God and by the help of my family, raise myself to be a lady of reputable character. That you can't find me saying some words in public. You can't find me saying this about a brand, another brand, or saying this about somebody else in public. Or you don't find me saying, guy, fuck you. Jonas, I can't say those things because one, it's vulgar. And I don't want that trait or that characteristic to be associated with me because it's deadly. And I'm thinking long term. I want whoever is watching the show on YouTube to say, oh, that girl, like, even if I don't like her perspective, I like how professional she is. And it is TV. You never know who is watching. I want to work with Mo Abudu. I want to work on CNN. And I have to start building my brand image as a broadcaster, as a TV personality from now. So all your actions right now have a ripple effect on your future. So whatever it is that you do, make sure that you're staying true to your brand. Like I said, if I had lied or made up an experience that I never had, I would have to keeping up with lies. And that's one thing that I cannot do. Most importantly, like I said, this life that I live is not my own. It is not my life. I'm a representative of Christ. Sure get. So my producer was like, Sharon, if it is sex you want to say it. If you want to say this, you should say it. Personally, my voice just personally, like I said, I'm building a brand and a reputable image. If you know me in person, you know that I will never say fuck you. You know I will never say, guy, you dey fuck up. There's some things I just cannot say because that's a vulgar way to say it. It's an uncultured way to say it. Let's call a spade a spade. If you want to be, I don't know the kind of image that you're building, but for me, this is it. Why should I say dick? Why can't I say penis? That's a very uncultured way to speak. Like I said, I don't know the kind of image that you want to build or the character that you want to portray. You know, I don't know how you want people to see you as, but it starts from the way you speak. It starts from the way you address things, how you address things. So my cord is getting cold right now. If you still have not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you are doing. Bye-bye.